Welcome to Inspired by JimmyL, a podcast that inspires freedom through authenticity. Take our shows and use them, honey. Use them to listen to your gut, your intuition, and allow them to give you the courage to be free in every area of your life. We believe that success and happiness is a personal thing. Now redefine it on your terms. This show is designed to give you practical tips from realistic people who have decided to no longer keep up with the Joneses. Now your intuition is your roadmap, but this show is here to give you more courage to simply listen. And to add, we are not pleading for ratings and reviews, but please be sure to subscribe and share every single show if you are inspired. I'm your host, Jimmy Warmize. Now let's get into the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Friday segment with Inspired by JimmyL. It sounded so professional. That was not the intention, trust me. But as always, I like to bring you guys just a couple of tips to kind of get you through your weekend and back around to your Monday. Something practical. So, this particular Friday, I want to remind you that your tone actually matters. It matters. I mean, if you are in the checkout line or if you're dealing with your kids, if you're dealing with your spouse or your parents, if you're dealing with a stranger just walking down the street, it's not always what they say, it's quite often how they say it. I literally had this experience last week, actually 2 weeks ago now, but I told one of the associates that is within my organization, I just said, hey, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you. You some trouble. You are some trouble. I've got to keep an eye on you every single day. How I said it, it made them laugh. It also made them have the realization that I was serious because I was. They have been causing a little bit of trouble. And so, but we had a quick conversation about it. Very quick conversation. And they took that information, they took it quite well. Now, had I said it a little bit more harshly, I got to keep eye on you. You're not shaping up right, and like this is just going to be a daily thing. You got to deal with it. I'm going to be watching you. Had I said it in that tone, it would have made a complete difference. And so I think we forget that sometimes, and we get so caught up in the moment, we get so caught up in the emotions that what we are saying may be true, how we're feeling may be true, but the tone in what we give it and how that person perceives it, like we tend to lose that. And when we lose that message, we quite often lose that person. So let's fix that this weekend. At least, at the very least, be mindful of your tone. Anyway, that's it. That's enough preaching for me today. As always, make sure that any change that you make, anything that you are doing, make sure you are doing it for you. Because keeping up with the Joneses, I promise you, they're broke. So keeping up with them is not going to help you, honey. And leaders, if you're listening to this, let's take this message and let's lead by example. I love you guys as always. I'll see you first thing in the morning on Instagram.